Update for December 19th. After all 4 launches scheduled for Tuesday were delayed, SpaceX and Blue Origin have again postponed their launches. Arianespace and United Launch Alliance are on track for a Dec. 19 launch, while the Indian Space Research Organisation successfully launched its GSAT-7A communications satellite into orbit. Original story: if you're a space fan, Christmas comes a week early this year. There are 4 launches scheduled to take place today, December 18th, and you can watch them all live. The action begins in the morning with a 1-2 punch. At 9:34 a.m. Est. 1434 GMT, SpaceX plans to launch a next-generation GPS satellite for the U.S. Air Force from Cape Canaveral Air Force Station in Florida. 19 minutes later, at 9:30 a.m. Est. 1430 GMT, Blue Origin's suborbital New Shepard capsule will take to the skies from West Texas on the 10th uncrewed test flight of the reusable vehicle. You can watch both missions live here at space.com, or directly via SpaceX and Blue Origin. Then, at 11:37 a.m. Est. 1637 GMT, an Arianespace Soyuz rocket will loft a spy satellite for the French military called CS-01. You can watch that liftoff, which will take place from Kourou, French Guiana, at Arianespace's website. Another SpySat launch will wrap things up tonight. A United Launch Alliance (ULA) Delta IV Heavy rocket carrying the classified NROL-71 spacecraft for the U.S. National Reconnaissance Office is scheduled to lift off from Vandenberg Air Force Base in California at 8:57 p.m. Est. 5:57 p.m. local California time, 0157 GMT on December 19th. You can watch that one live on space.com as well, or directly via ULA, though it appears the weather may not cooperate for an on-time liftoff. Blue Origin's reusable New Shepard suborbital spaceflight system is scheduled to launch on its 10th uncrewed test flight on December 18, 2018. Credit Blue Origin. There will be another flurry of spaceflight activity around the new year. NASA's asteroid sampling OSIRIS-REx spacecraft, which has been flying along with the space rock Bennu since December 3, will slip into orbit around that object on Dec. 31. Just hours later, NASA's New Horizons probe will zoom past the small, distant object Ultima Thule, which lies about 1 billion miles (1.6 billion kilometers) beyond Pluto. That dwarf planet was New Horizons' first flyby target. You probably recall, the spacecraft cruised past Pluto in July 2015, returning stunning images of water ice mountains, vast plains of nitrogen ice and other dramatic landscapes. And sometime in the first few days of January, China's Chang'e 4 mission will drop onto the far side of the moon, if all goes according to plan. Chang'e 4, which launched on Dec. 7, consists of a lander and rover, which will touch down within the huge South Pole Aitken Basin. No probe has ever touched down on the lunar far side, which always faces away from Earth. Editor's note: this story was updated with a new launch time for SpaceX's Falcon 9 rocket. Mike Wall's book about the search for alien life out there, Grand Central Publishing, 2018, illustrated by Carl Tate. It is out now. Follow him on Twitter at @MichaelDwall. Follow us at space.com or Facebook. Originally published on space.com.